Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we're finally having fun with gates, and when you have fun with portals, that means that we suddenly can't count to three. No, that's just a different joke. We have a lot of stuff going on, but at the end of the day, I think what we need to do is kind of some old business. And when I say old business, I mean if we look at our colonies here, I haven't built another one in a while. We have one farm. Literally one farm to try and support everything, and fortunately we have poor farmland, so it's not even like a great farm, and we're a little, I guess, blocked is the right word for it. Can't build too much else. We do have some attempts to try and get cryo revival facilities, etc., working, and maybe that'll work out, but I think I'm feeling an itch, and that itch involves saying hello to our friends down here in Empyrean. Because if we can go over to this colony here, they have a special item that I would love to take. And you can see that I've been amassing Marines for quite some time. Granted, we wouldn't be throwing them to the wolves right away. But it is something that I just want to keep in mind and try to hold open here. So that's going to be kind of our medium-sized goal here. Mercury, once again, being a good place to... Or not Mercury. Yeah, Mercy. That's where we have here... Also, you're good for buying drugs, apparently, so that's fun. And Fortuna's still a good place to flip. So that flip that I was using at the beginning of the game is still good. But I think we're going to make our way down south. I think we're going to visit Midnight Dissonant first. I've half debated, should I go ahead and invade and just take over Pale Twin? But I don't know if this is really where I want to take stuff. Obviously, we have a big old fight over here that I don't really want anything to do with. So I guess I'll just turn my transponder on and be like, hey guys, colony info, look at y'all. Are you still, I guess one of my questions is, you're still short on fuel. So if I do actually try to launch a raid against you, we're not going to get a lot of fuel. We get a lot of transplutonics, but like, what does that do for us? Get a lot of food and just make them very happy. See, this is one of the downers. It's like, I need food. Or I need food for my ability to... Over here. We'll do it because it's training. We lost 100 and some Marines, which kind of stinks, but we'll replace them in time. So here's Ryder Station, which is getting the crap defended out of it. There we go. All is good in the neighborhood. If we check our military options, and we check the battle station here, it actually does not have much combat readiness problems at all, so that's awesome. And we could talk to any of these people, but I'm not gonna. Alright, so we did buy a person last time that's supposed to do covert ops. I haven't really messed too much with that yet, but we're just gonna kind of resupply here a little bit. You guys don't really want weapons. Yeah, there's not great places to sell them just yet. So I guess we just go up to Fuel Depot, and then we're gonna gate on out of here. Kind of just the plan. So I do want to visit Midnight Dissonant one more time just to see what we want to do. And I forget if I was wanting to go in with my beacon on or my beacon off, but I definitely don't want to attack the port if I can avoid it. So I might just try to kite the people here. So let's go ahead and buy you guys, because that's fun. Buy you guys, because that's fun. Your weapons prices are not the worst, not the best. Obviously, what I should be doing is going down to, like, Seoul to buy even more Marines. Could go to Wayward, but they hate us there. Alright, apparently I just bought some of the most expensive Marines in the entire sector. So, go us for having a ton of money. I'm just going, la la la, let me buy, sell, trade. So another thing to keep in mind here is that we actually have an invasion fleet coming from, like, the Luddic Church or something. They're going after one of our planets here, and 32 days until arrival. I guess one of my questions is, do I want to clean that up? I trust my forces to clean that up. Worst case is we have to go back and re-invade and take back Frozen Heart, which would be a bit annoying, but I could do it. So we're gonna trust all my people to be over there and just wax them. And I totally did the thing I wasn't going to do. Just old habits die hard, I guess. Remember when we got the Janus device and did all those extra quests? Yeah, that was just so I could screw this up. Alright, so if we're not going to be doing the Beyond the Sector thing right now, and that's something we can pop in and do anytime we want to, we're going to go through the gate, and we need to go to gates that we have actually visited. So I could go to the Thule gate, for instance. It takes a bit of fuel. I actually bought more fuel than I expected. So we still need to scan a few gates, but this is fine. People are going to be like, what? So we're here now. Hooray. We technically don't have to do hyperspace very much again if we don't want to. So where are we going? We're going to almost like Canada. Like that was a place that made sense. Oh, okay, so all the places where there's just a random ass asteroid, that's where we go. Okay, let's visit you guys real quick because you hate us. And if we want to launch a raid on you, we could take a few things here. Old McDonald had supplies, EIEIO. Could take your fuel. That's a terrible deal. That's actually not terrible. Could take drugs, that's pretty bad. I think I'll just take the fuel. See, once again, we're just getting experience. We're cutting the wheat from the chaff. We are, which is a phrase for the 5 people out there that don't know what that means. It's that you're weeding out the weak, making sure that when you are going to do a big invasion, like I'm thinking about doing, that it's going to actually be successful because we are not throwing in a bunch of inexperienced people. Now, granted, if we look at our Marines, it's really hard to get experience to get Marines up, but already we have plus 10% even with 2,500. That's honestly a pretty big deal. So let's go down here to the Twilight Gate and keep the transponder off, because technically these are still independents. And you're going to pursue my fleet? Yeah, that's fine. Standing down from patrol duty, patrolling. So I guess my question is, are you guys going to come after me? Because I would hate to see you guys... See, here's the thing. They're not going to let us by. So can we get them... They're running... They want to fight us when they're near Prism Freeport. I mean, that's obviously the play. So can they get us now? We kind of got one here. And somehow we weren't able to click on them in time. So if we want to visit Midnight Dissonant, we could try to go forward E-burn as fast as we can. And here we go. Alright, so we're in. Oh no, our transponder can't be turned on. Hello, how are you doing? Do you have any work? What's available on the bounty docket? Well, I'd like to know something more challenging. In the Momobo system, 28 light years away. Well, that's promising. 120 days to complete. I'll accept it. Any other work? Not right now. So we don't have additional talking here, but since we're here... I mean, we could always go to, I think it's the station commander. Exchange blueprints. We only have this one. So this one's not going to be worth a lot. Keto class siege carrier for 10,000. Niagara pirate battle wall, that's fun. Doom. Here's my problem with the Keto. I don't exactly know what I'm getting. But it seems pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going to trade in right now, so somebody can lament that I didn't go for it, but it's good to know that that functionality is there. So are you guys really going to fight me right now? Yes. Oh, you dumbasses. So I'm going to take a supply hit again. I could have totally waxed them, is the thing. That's the annoying thing here. So They only want to do that engagement when we're here. By the way, how bad did I set myself up with this new bounty? That's not so bad, all the way out here. So we could totally visit Gamma Hope and do some business here. And do we have a gate that's actually convenient there? We haven't scanned this one, and we haven't scanned Swarm. So maybe we do some homework on the way over there. Seems fine. We're still going to take the Mercy Gate over here. And Empyrean actually has a gate. That's fun. Yeah, I think what I got to do, though, is first off, we got you guys here. What's our relationship with the VIC right now? Probably our #1 question. The VIC are inhospitable to us, so they don't particularly like us. We could probably aggress them enough that they'll hate us. So that's a positive. They have a pretty damn big alliance as well, and right now I'm not flying towards the gates. That's one of my issues here. I need to remember, we have gates we can use. So there's a gate over here, or we can go to the Manic Gate. Let's go this way. And look, there's investment fleet. Investing ever so excitedly. Alright. Where's your gate? In the middle. Next to Beholder. This is fine, I guess. Like, it doesn't matter if we keep our transponder on or off. They're going to be hostile to us anyway. So, here we go. Gas Giants. Beholder, let's visit the gates. Because right now, you little pirates are running. That's fun. Scan the gates. Travel to the gates. Let's head to Mercy. See, we're just passing through. We're just space traders trading in space. Unfortunately, the Mercy Gate is like really far away from anything, but we could go visit over here. We could buy some more Marines from Sol. That might be a really good idea, in fact. If I remember right, this place isn't even worth invading. Alright. Do you guys like drugs? Seems like you do. Nuriel seems okay. 238. Sol seems like a better place to drop off our stuff. Actually, we just passed by a better place to cash these out. But it's okay. Cash is obviously not our biggest problem right now. I love that Ryder Station is suddenly the place to sell all of these, and I was just there. I mean, I could warp gate right back to there, but I'm not gonna. Alright, trade goods. See, y'all aren't even worth, like, if we want to do a raid against you guys, like, what do you have? That's not worth it. That might be worth it, but no. I have other business I want to do here, so thank you for pulsing us. Yes, our engines still work. There's Samuel. The Haunted World if we wanted to buy more drugs. Legally, of course. So let's see here. Do we have any patrols around here? Yes. Do we have one coming for us right now? Maybe. Running from Heavy Armada. Okay, so you guys are having a good day. So let's see what we can buy. They don't want to buy from us. Alright, well, guess we'll do it this way. Cool. Alright, so they have drugs for days. Do we still really need to skip over to Sol real quick? I mean, there's other places we can sell this. Obsidian's just a small hop down. And we got a lot of these, so we can do both of that. We'll take some more Marines. Their fuel prices stink. Their crew prices stink too. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to be getting a little bit more crew here in just a little bit. Anyway, we got a lot of pings all of a sudden. Not sure why. Okay, Soul Station hostile and broken. Like, I could totally take this place on if I wanted to. But I'm just here on an economic mission at this point. So we're going to do that. Do y'all need some weapons? It looks like you might need some weapons, but we're not going to sell weapons. You know what? Have the survey data. I feel bad. I feel bad for you guys. I don't feel bad for you at all, but I technically feel bad for you. Here's some foreign scrap data. Here's some exotic luxury goods. See, this is what I was talking about. All this stuff that we get from beyond the sector. It's exotic. It's regular food, but we have exotic goods and exotic luxury goods because they're from outer space. All right. Well, we did come to Seoul to buy people, so here we go. Can't buy from the military. Are we, like, out of people we're able to hold in our holds? That's going to be fun if we are. Alright, we got a lot of people. Alright, I think we're fine. So now that we're done at Mercy, let's go back here. And then I guess we could hit the Swan Gate. Like, I'm really itching to go over here. So we gotta... What I'm gonna do, by the way, is we are gonna go full siege mode here. Which means we bring some siege ships to siege. Like, we're taking on a really big space station. And we are gonna need all decks on hand, all hands on deck. This is our stage 1 of screwing over the VIC in a way that they screwed over us. So false hope to the left. I love how the orbits for all this is just super inconvenient and nothing stays together. It's just like our solar system. Alright, so false hope. By the way, how are we doing on the invasion, Luddies? They're in system. Well, aren't we on time? Okay, well. Punctual as always. Let's repair. Let's grab out of the garage here, because I said this is how I was going to do it. We need the magic school bus. And I don't mind taking the Black Gate too. I don't know if I'm going to have anybody pilot it right now, but I don't mind having it. So that gives us a fleet of 25. So this is kind of our backup plan here. We have some big ships that are going to try to punch in stuff. And we have some lower ships that maybe aren't. I don't know if I want to move anybody yet. These are going to be ships that kind of follow other ships, which means hopefully we don't get to the point where they die. Okay, maybe that's not true. I think Islan, as good as you're doing with the overkill right now, and I really like it, I think before the big fight here, well, let's see here. We could move Leroy onto the magic school bus. I think actually a reckless officer would be a really great idea on there. So Death Pony can sit tight. Islan was doing great with this as well. Wolf is also a really good candidate to move over here, but Enduring Conviction's such a good ship. But okay, so I think we move Wolf over here. Just depends on where we want to keep Islan here. Frank, Space Cat, and the Mass Extinction have just been peas in a pod at this point. All right, cool. So let's clean up the neighborhood. If they're going for Frozen Heart, then they're down here. Right? Maybe. Looks like they're all... Somebody's getting in a fight. All right, here we go. Hostile forces. Wow, that's actually a pretty decent fleet. All right, Frozen Heart Station. Let's Let's get kicked out of our own faction again. Alright, well, am I glad I came to the neighborhood today? Join the battle, please. Continue. Alright, so I probably don't have many more points than I can... Oh, shit, I do. Well, that doesn't bode well for things here. Alright, how do we want to do this? Think, you're good, you're good. You're good. We're gonna spare these now, because I think I'm gonna need the combat readiness in a little bit. So you're good, and I guess it's you. And then we're gonna keep some backups as we inevitably are gonna run into some other issues. So here's our happy little fleet. I think everybody kind of knows the drill by now. So we're gonna do a defend order over here, but we're gonna actually try to send you straight into their faces. Wrong. What? Oh, okay. Middle mouse button does that. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna send you in there. Cool. All right. So here comes everybody, and I have a feeling we're gonna need to reinforce with some more ships in just a little bit. So let's speed this up. So we have a bunch of tiny ships defending. That's not great. And there's us already getting kicked out of our own faction. So Luddic Church came to play. I do really like this station that I need to upgrade one more time. It doesn't have shields though, so that's a bit of a problem. It has flamethrowers! Why would you put flamethrowers on a space station? That's awesome. Okay. So once again, with the Luddic modded ships, this is actually a pretty damn serious fight. Like, this is a really bad line to run into, and we are going to have to back up in a hurry or face a lot of missile pressure. So this is good. This is good. We're just going to try to time our anti-fluxing at the right moment here, because we want them to fly into us. There we go. So see, this may have actually been able to take on like our entire setup here. So we got people on this side. We got a giant ass flamethrower. Oh, dieable. Dieable, dieable, dieable. Never change. And here I was thinking I'd just be able to defeat these people in orbit. Turns out this is a really serious fleet. Okay, so we're on the left-hand side. We have you going... Let's have you go for over here. So you can defend the right. You're a pretty big ship. I'm really shocked that we haven't had to bring in more reinforcements yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Okay, what are you doing, dude? Just asking for a friend. I'm running into the hot fury. See if we can poke something here, because once again, giant engagements like this is all about who can manage what flux. And anytime I poke up here, I've got to be mindful of the fact that I did a trade there, and that's good, but I'm getting fired on by this little shit. We have our big wall over here. We have our ninth Battle Fleet Paragon starting to do 9th Battle Fleet Paragon things. So I think she's found her niche, which is great. Captain War Crimes is being everybody's hero. How's our space station doing? Still fine. Okay, so as long as we can keep, like, dividing up these shots here. Can we fire some more, please? Okay, not like that. There we go. Watch the flux, though. So we got him a little disabled. That was not my best engagement ever. I half wonder if I should just, like, speed up here and then drop down. But I think I have a whole damn space station over here. I should really be using that to defend. But yeah, I love it. There's all these S mods that all these ships have. So that's not promising. Could have just gone for the high-tech station, I guess. But we've got a lot of reinforcements we can bring in here. So, since you are way overextended, let's just do you a favor and finish the job. Hey, look, Tony! It's your doppelganger. They only have so many, like, cloning options. And I guess they decided we have too many triangle V-necks on sale at, like, Kohl's or something. Because, you know, in the future, they have Kohl's out here. That's one of the few Dominion stores that made it. Alright. Yes, there we go. And I love it when the explosion takes out another ship on the side. So that's awesome. This is not awesome, but I love that we now have somebody who, now that they're steady, will happily go 4v1, 3v1. That's good. We got 33 deployment points, so we're almost ready to bring in one of our other big ships. I don't think these guys are going to be high impact enough. I think it's got to be one of these. Maybe it's actually going to be Death Pony. So let's shoot for 50. All right. So who else can we take on over here? Preferably with my shields up. Like, War Crimes is disengaging. So I think that's probably a sign that we need to not chase this wall. You know, I could get to the right-hand side if I do a little thwip. I think that's a decent plan. Or is this a terrible plan? I don't know. Oh! Made it. Alright. Fast spinnies. We don't have a lot of time. Alright. We're just hitting what we can hit first. We don't have a ton of missiles left. But there we go. Definitely do not want to get hit by some of that other junk that's up there. Definitely do not want to run out of flux. So I love using their own ships as defense. We're just using the AI strategy to our advantage. I think this is going to be a problem where we're going to have to vent one more time, but then we can finish the job because this guy's way overextended now. And with multiple tack lances up there, I think we're going to be okay with breaking into this. Should probably have my shields up, though. What is it about me lately not keeping my shields up? Alright. Okay, there's a bite getting dunked on. I honestly think Octogens has that. So I think we've done enough to support there. Hopefully we didn't just ram our friend over here. We did. I think we actually rammed our own space station. Remember, I paid for this. Let's see what kind of pressure we can put on here before we have to vent again. This is the one advantage of all the mods here, as we have... You're going 1v1 and you're doing a decent job. We have 43. I know we wanted to wait for this, but I think it's... is it Frank Space Cat time? I think it is time for the mass extinction. So, mass extinction here. Here we go. We're actually doing a pretty good job following the order to defend this point. So, I think we keep that up for now, because this, once again, is some very serious shit. And I really don't want to be out of position for it. So, you're dying. You're kind of stuck in a 1v1. But you're holding your own. Combat readiness is still awesome. So, can we send Frank over here? Let's bust this up. See if we can get you on this. Let's stop this defend point here. I think we're okay. And you go over here. You focus on this. This is probably going to take out all these people, so that'll free up some more points for us. And I'm just going to try to do the support thing and take on some of these little buddies here, because this big ship is scary as hell. But it's only as strong as the tiny ships that are dancing along with it, so... We are getting some good thermal lance damage in, though. There we go. So there's one. Just had a bunch of random-ass explosions. That's exciting. Maybe we need some help down here. Like, WC is suddenly having an issue. Thwip. Let's turn off those engines real quick. You didn't really need them anyway, right? Okay, I think I meant to do that with, there we go. Now we're pointed in the right direction. Still, these things take a fuck ton of damage. So, there we go. Just need a little bit of help from my friends. Okay, Void Witch is low on combat readiness. There we go. So one of those down. They still got the surround on our space station, which is a little scary. Let's send you over here to defend this. Let's send you over here. Let's have a little bit of a regroup. How's our station doing? Not the best. All right. So we need to take on the little buddies here. Void Witch, by the way, do you need a breather? Your combat readiness is still 80, so I think we're okay. Alright, let's speed this up again. It's the only way we can get this fight to move, so there we go. Battle station's dead. Alright, well. Bring on the death pony. Okay, why are we all chasing up here? Okay. Death Pony, one of the few ships that can actually get up and engage this fight in time. Let's be aggressive. So, the important thing is that if we can fend off these forces before the space station gets taken out, that'll be lovely. But we've got to regroup in a fucking hurry here. So I'm really glad we peeled that guy off and took him out. See, this is great. This is what I love about this mod package, is that you originally in the base game you say, LOL, the Luddic Church is going to attack us with a bunch of fucking tankers. No, this is like a really, really difficult to manage fight. And look, even some of our little buddies are contributing as best they can. Alright, good stuff. You love to see it. Alright, so here's their big line. Here's our big line. You guys are doing awesome. Let's send you over here for the big one. Let's send you over here for the big one. I don't think we want to keep you in much longer, so let's retreat you. And you can follow me, WC. Sounds like a wonderful kid's book, by the way. Follow me, WC! Oh, shit, that's a lot of flux. It's like the second page of the book. Alright, Alright. Oh! Shit! Out of position. Alright, let's go back here. Regroup, reset. We have everybody else taking this on, hopefully. Don't know why you are suddenly flying away. Maybe I should have you attack up here. Alright, that seems fair. Got 41 points. Time for the Enduring Conviction, who is also going to take on this. Alright, cool. Cool. Except for me being, like, out of the way really far. But the important thing is that I didn't lose all my hull. Because that was really tricky for a second. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it out alive or not. That's a lot of fucking bombers, though. Holy shit. Alright, I can't frontline this anymore. Okay, we gotta let our buddies do this. Because I am getting waxed. Okay, just fire all of our support missiles into other things. That's cool. We're still getting attacked from behind. It's cool, I guess. See, this was my one weakness before, is just a bunch of swarming fighters. That we really need our point defense. Accordance at 90% hull. The Death Pony. Wow, Death Pony's just like, fuck you guys. I am gonna break this shit up. But it looks like you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. So while I was going, oh shit, 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 Leroy Jenkins literally said the thing. And I think this is a mop-up job from here. And please tell me Midnight Dissonant is actually retreating. We got a few little guys down here. Let's zoom out. Midnight Dissonant was supposed to have a retreat order. I'm gonna assume it happened. Okay, once again, you know what's got to happen here, right? Is that I am in trouble. I am actually going to have to retreat. We don't always like it when it happens this way, but I am taking way too much damage. What this means is that I could potentially bring in some other stuff. The enemy fleet's defeated. We can escape at any time. Question is, if they do that, are we gonna have a re-engagement? So I'm gonna let them keep going for just a little bit. All right, let's retreat out of here. Okay, enter to retreat. There we go. I was about to say, what are we doing? All right. So 79 points. I don't think we need to bring in anybody else. So let's go ahead and claim victory here. All right, so we had a bunch of shit held in reserve too. That's awesome. So retreated from the last engagement. That's us. So Void Witch made it. The Tatterdemalion barely made it. It's a bunch of civilian ships in reserve. And they are maneuvering for another engagement. So we're going to join the engagement. We're going to transfer command. And we're going to ride the Black Gate. Alright, so that'll be fine. Because we don't want to bring in this ship when it's just about to die. Alright, who are we bringing in with the Black Gate? We have this, obviously. Bring you in, I guess. Now we can wipe these guys up with our secondary here. I still think you're good. You're okay. Your hull integrity says otherwise. But let's just do it like this. We'll have some AI officers following up. And we're holding on to the Magic School Bus. I know this is a little bit more of a mobile thing. So follow... Just race to the end and see if there's anybody to kill in time. I don't know if there will be. Follow me. Follow the Norwich. And let's see here. We have thermal cannons that are linked. We have Laidlaw accelerators. So that's a heavy and a regular. None of these are on auto fire, so we'll see how this flies. We have an accelerated ammo feeder, which will let us move here. But look, we have ships. All right, how high are we going up? Unfortunately, people are already dying just by ramming into each other, so that is what we call not a great start. All right. So Blackgate 2, what can you do for me today? Obviously, you can see Tony is already getting his nose into the battle here. And, yeah. Let's speed this up a little bit just for the engagement. It's supposed to not be a ton of bad ships. We'll see how this goes. There's obviously one big bad ship. So they're trying to bring back out what they retreated before. Alright. Wait, that's not my ship. Where's my damn ship? There's my damn ship. Okay, cool. Where's my damn ship is the words that I am saying today, so... Laidlaw, Laidlaw. You're currently in my cone of fire. Okay, well. We didn't completely kill him on our own, but obviously it's full assault time. Alright. Okay, enemy fleet's defeated again. So we knew the re-engagement was coming. And there we go. Alright. Alright. So we have all these guys here for a third fight. Okay, well. Just bring... Oh, shit. Well, I can transfer command here in just a second. I'll just bring who we bought before, except for the Ziggurat, who apparently decided combat readiness is something we don't need anymore. Alright, this is fine. You know, we'll bring the Phoenix as well. Cool. Alright. Is it literally just the one thing? I mean, that totally seems like something that would happen here. And we're gonna, transfer command to the ship. So there's my little pod light. Get back here! Captain on board. Alright. We're moving on up, so definitely a interesting episode. This is what late game siege cleanup looks like, I guess. So we have lots of incoming vessel notifications. And it's a bunch of the fucking tankers. Alright, we should be able to do this by the numbers, no problem. But see, that first fight was the issue. But this is how we bust a siege. Frozen Heart lost their base, so I'm really glad I came over here. All right, so there's the Phoenix. Okay. See, there's our auto firing. Shit, there we go. I was wondering why those weren't set to auto-fire before. Alright, maybe it's because the AI, I don't have it set to automatically do that. Alright. Man, I am so used to having the Tatterdemalion fix their flux in a certain way. Okay, so we're going to target here. Even though our Laidlaw accelerators have no chill and we're trying to 2v1 two different targets. So our thermal pulse cannon needs a little bit of a recharge timer here. Okay. Now once again, our ability here, other than just firing a bunch of shitty weapons and making everything explode, that's good. Alright, so we have other people trying to run away. We're pursuing, so we have cleaned them out. We have a lot of repair shit to do ourselves, for sure. Oh no, I didn't actually bring in the Keeper of Peace. That's too bad. Okay, ship recovery. They have one tanker that has survived out of this whole shit that they brought here. Obviously I like these. But I'm mainly checking to make sure I don't have any other shit I've got to recover myself. And I don't. Fortunately, our crew numbers are still fine. I do need to get a few more crew. just because of what we're doing next. So continue. Pick through the wreckage. The Luddic Church does not like that we blasted back their invasion fleet. Oh no. Their invasion fleet had quite a bit of stuff. Alright. So, we have 6 story points. Battle against the Luddic Church today. I do want to see the stats on the first one. So the Audacity, once again, pulling through with a shit ton of damage. Who knew, right? That's been sitting there and available this whole time. So, that's awesome. Frozen Heart did a lot of damage. And we'll just have to repair it. Overkill still doing good work. Phoenix over here as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about how this is going. So, yeah, fascinating. All right, well, you guys are trying to run away. Let's take a look over here real quick. So, repair all of our ships. If we manage our colony, our defenses here are not very happy. Why does Frozen Heart not have a lot of defenses? We built ground defenses here. We never upgraded to heavy batteries. And we can't upgrade to battle station yet. So that was a good attempt at an attack here. I think you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to add a planetary shield. Because this is where our pristine nanoforge is. So we've got to watch out for that. And they're actually getting pretty close to size 6, aren't they? There is a population gauge. It's right here. Okay. So a spot of bother, a little bit of trouble, but we do want to get some money to upgrade this station here, so that we don't have another like targeted attack. All right, cool. So now that we're here, and now that we have like a lot of cleaning up to do. Do we have more invaders over here? That's a private. Where were you guys before? Where were you guys before? Look at all this shit just flying everywhere. We'll let salvage crews handle this. Need to go back to False Hope for just a second. Yeah, I'm really glad I made a pit stop. All right, so False Hope. Manage the colony. What did we manage to do here? Let's manage to go to storage real quick. We're going to sort you out. We actually forgot to sell drugs to somebody. Damn it. I guess technically we can still sell them on Imperium, but it's fine. We'll do a little bit of that more a little bit later. For now, we don't need any of these weapons. We have plenty of weapons right now. Oh, you know, I do need to put a VPC on something. So let's check here real quick. What VPCs do we have? Because the ship components one might be really good. Supplies, also really good. Recreational drugs, not as exciting. So supplies are really good, but I think ship components is something we actually need for some of the other stuff we're building. So if we can use our storage as resource stockpiles, that would be really nice. How many days do I have left on that Midnight Dissonant bounty? 93 days. So we got plenty of days here. So what I'm going to do here, since I got a few minutes, I don't want to record for too long today, but because I already have my eyes on the next target here. We have quite a bit of supplies, but not as many supplies as I want. So do we have any other good sellable stuff in storage? We have you. We'll put up the beta cores for now. We'll hold on to the drugs. It's cool. Okay. So we don't need as much fuel, but we do need probably 2,000 supplies. Okay, cool. We have 7 prisoners just for fun. Let's go up to Swan, since it's not too far. And then we're going to warp somewhere else. So that was fun. That was not the episode I expected to record. But here we are. Also, let's make sure we have all of our pilots, all of our ships. Pretty good. If we look at the Black Gate too real quick. Okay, those are not set to auto fire. That's fine. We're just gonna live and let live at this point. The AI obviously knows how to make it work, so that's the most important thing. Up we go. Alright. So, remember when it said Luddic Church was a pretty strong, but we might defeat it in orbit? That was not getting defeated in orbit, and that would have been potentially a really bad invasion that we would have had to face here. And now we're just rocketing through a fucking nebula here like a person that doesn't know what he's doing. Spoiler alert, by the way. Unfortunately, there's some pretty bad damage here. So, I was going to be popping in from here. Technically, we can stop at that hegemony port. So, because if we look at our factions right now, we made nice... Oh, the hegemony's suspicious with us, but hopefully suspicious is not enough to keep us from repairing at port, because that's it's a lot of damage to a ship I want to use. So, where is your gate? Your gate's all the way at the top. I'm really glad I checked. Alright, fringe jump point. Alright, so black hole system. And yeah, those repairs are going to take a really long time. So I'm going to want to jumpstart that myself. Alright, we have debris. And not much else. So scanning. And we have, we don't have enough to go through the other place, so that's fine because we're not trying to. We're trying to go over here. That's a lot of fuel. Interesting. That's, I guess, at the end of the day, it's less fuel than it would cost to fly there manually, plus it's faster. So, gate jumping! We can be anywhere we want to be out in space now. Oh, look at that, patrolling. You know who we are. We just popped right next to you guys. So there's a hegemony base right here. There's a VIC base that for some reason is very suspicious of us. I couldn't tell you how. We totally have no ill intent here. Fortunately, we can repair. And Lemtis is still the place to be for that, so cool, I guess. See, look at us buying upstanding, regular priced goods. Alright, very exciting. Don't really need a bunch of stuff here. So we're repaired now. So let's do a quick... Why? Why? Or you better be trying to, like, get away. Okay. So for some reason this station is awkwardly near this place. Okay. And we actually haven't been at war with the VIC in a while. So this shouldn't be too big of a deal. Where is your gate? See, we're just scanning gates. Nothing to see here. We could go back to Phlegm. Yeah, we're just going to scan the gate, and we're going to have a good time here. Because let's get up there first. Because what the plan's going to be is we have some patrols right here. We have two really big ships right here. And I think we are going to go ahead and move you. Well, we'll wait and do that between saves just to make sure that doesn't fuck anything up. Alright, so we're going to transverse jump here. And next episode is going to be one of our first direct assaults against the VIC. I know it's funny and it's awkward, but like this has been the plan ever since they kicked me out for saving their system from getting invaded by somebody else. So now we have a direct line from Federation space. We have a direct line from Federation space to their space, which is very fun. But if we go all the way down here real quick, we're just going to fly right in. Hegemony raid no longer hostile. Cool. Monthly expenses just a little bit. Got some other shit going on over here. And now we're targeting the 9th battle group again. So hyperspace coherence adjustment unit. I never figured out if that's anything very exciting. But look! The place that we started. You know what? I'm going to accept peace from them. Luddic Church. That's not how we do it. But I will accept peace. Because I'm gonna need a place to bail if things go a little poorly. And apparently the Luddic Church is still hostile to us, so maybe not for long. There we go. Neutral. Alright, so if you've seen the little icons for YouTube here, this is where we started. And this is a station that is currently not particularly defended. So they don't want to do business with us right now, but that's fine. Because this is what I'm going for. Farming industry. Agriculture is a trade and technology's oldest civilization itself. So transfiguration solutions. Increase farming production by 4. Adds 4 demand units for gene tech. Increases hazard rating by 15. This planet is also really good, and I want to take it. But to actually successfully raid this, we're going to need to crack open these defenses a little bit. Which means, you know what, I may actually need to get some fuel. Because I don't have too much fuel right now. I don't have enough to do an orbital bombardment. Fortunately, we can go back to Federation space to do that. So that's going to be the plan. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll take care of that off camera real quick. Because I do kind of have to bail at this time. But if we consider our military options, and we want to launch a raid against them to acquire goods, right now their defenses are really high. They have a high command, heavy batteries, Star Fortress, low tech. All the things to have low tech. We can't take this yet. But this is my main goal. We need to, and it's not going to take as much to really go after that. But yeah, VIC Gene Tech from the VIC Revitalization Center. Apparently we can get some of that here. And I think the planet that actually has this, like, we'll be able to take on the Star Fortress next time. Don't get me wrong, it's a scary fight, but I want to make sure I'm totally prepared in here. But we will be coming back to this very soon because we need to go to Purgatory. I want to take both of these planets for myself, is the long and short of it. The reason I want to is because Purgatory has your gene mod development thing that will actually fulfill that demand. And then we also take the two of the original VIC worlds out from under their nose. But it's not going to be easy. But I've been building up to this point, and I think it's about time to pull the trigger. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Like I said, I'm going to get some more fuel so I can do a bit of another orbital bombardment. But then next time we are going for a planet who, after 50 plus episodes, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Cocytus? Cocytus? That doesn't sound like a fun thing to say out loud. Regardless, I don't know if I'm going to just completely overtake it. I'm going to kind of wait and see how the fight goes, but I'm definitely gonna take their farming stuff so that I can have it for myself. And that is the Starsector way and the Wyatt salvaging way. We salvage directly from your hands. Good slogan. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts in the comments and we will do this again soon. You all take care.